What up, YouTube? Welcome to another video. And today I'm doing a trade recap. I lost 2.5K today. I traded like a rookie. I was terrible today. So I'm gonna just break it all down to y'all, tell y'all what I did wrong and how I'm going to improve going forward. So today, going to the day, obviously we had a lot of chop. No news Monday, usually expected. But going into open, I noticed that the candles were getting more twitchy. We were starting to see a little bit of volume. It's kind of like when you got somebody in the cage riled up. That's kind of how the candles starting to look. They were starting to really have some distinct volume. So off of open, I did take this initial short, stop at this high. I really wanted to see just a straight move to these lows. Ended up getting worked out. Wasn't too mad. Low risk loss. Was managed. It wasn't too terrible. Following that though, I ended up taking this right here. I took this short, changing the state. We did have an SMT at the lows. However, I wasn't too worried about it just because we were still showing volume and showing like we still wanted to sell off. So I held out in Q, wanted to see us follow through to really this low down here. And as you can see, it never got hit. So that's like, it's very tragic. I literally was a half of a tick away from, my initial target. I ended up getting stopped out for a very small profit. My stop was moved to this high. So I ended up getting stopped out for a very small profit there. Didn't really make much. Now at this point, so at first I was down on the day, but now I'm like very small in profit, gain or break even. From there, I got kind of impatient, and this is where my mistakes started to, come from. Where does the trade at? I took this short right here, which was a very low quality short. It was a 5-second, like, no real high time frame confluences. Since we left these equal lows, I did want to see price come back and obviously try to attack those, but it's clearly not what we wanted. So from there, I ended up taking another trade, which was a whole nother thing for today. I took way too many trades. Didn't manage my risk properly. Didn't take the best quality setups. I didn't mitigate properly. Like, I just did so much things wrong. So many things I just spoke about on Friday that I also did wrong. A lot of repeat mistakes that were just so avoidable. And they were rookie mistakes, in my opinion. I just traded so bad. So, yeah, then from there, I actually ended up taking this 30-second change in the state. Now the problem here was I pyramided once we closed above this imbalance. This looks mad dark. Once we closed above this imbalance, I did pyramid, targeting first these equal highs I wanted to see, and then obviously, open high and continue to this external high. The problem is I pyramided, my stop got moved to this low, ended up getting stopped out for a decently sized loss. Wasn't too crazy, but it was a decent loss. So from there I was kind of being patient. I then took this 15-second short right after I got stopped out. I recognized, like, okay, this looks like a decent short. We're in a 5-minute, 15-second small inversion, changing the state. Tried to short out, really just taking trades in both directions. Now this wasn't a terrible set. We were coming out of a 5-minute, had almost everything that I usually look for. IFVG changed the state, got stopped out again. From here, I just added back long, like, just trading so bad. Like, I shouldn't have taken all these trades. But from here, I added back long because this is where we close above the 5-minute. And the problem with this trade, like, this isn't a bad setup, I wouldn't say. But the problem here was that I did not mitigate the risk correctly. I was already down on the day. I should not have taken this trade with my full size, which is what I did. I shouldn't have tried to make it all back with this trade. I had my stop literally at the bottom of this bearish candle body, wick, first TP. I really wanted to see, just all these stacked highs from market open, and then I wanted to see us continue to this high that I have marked out here. As you can see, I got immediately stopped at that as well. I got stopped very quickly by one tick. I got stopped out to the tick, hit my max daily loss. Very unfortunate because once I got stopped, we literally instantly reversed and went straight to my targets. But that's really my fault today. I was over risked. I took way too many just poor setups. I took the wrong setups. I didn't manage properly. I wasn't as defensive. Like I said, no news Monday. These days are usually known to be less probable. These days are known to just have lesser volume and less quality. And I didn't even pay attention to that. I was just trading solely just trying to make money back. I wanted to get another $200 day because obviously I'm on Top Step. You got to get 5 $200 days in order to be eligible for a payout. And since I took a payout on Friday, I'm back at ground zero. So that was in the back of my mind today. I also wasn't trading from home. I was trading remotely, just from my laptop, which was another thing that I think played a part, because there was a lot going on around me. There was a lot of people, and I couldn't fully focus. So a lot of factors that went into it. Everything was controllable. Everything was my fault. I definitely have to be better. I made the same mistakes that I did on Friday. Wasn't good at all. Very disappointed in how today panned out. But I'm definitely going to just journal it, rewatch this video, probably just listen to everything, and look to be better for the rest of the week. So yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna end this video here. I'm gonna keep it short, sweet, quick. Hope y'all learned something. Appreciate you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Peace.